My name's Selena Rivera. I'm 23, and I always thought my family was my safe space, the ones who were supposed to catch me if I fell, the ones who promised to love me no matter what. But let me tell you something. Sometimes the people you trust most are the ones who will hurt you the deepest. And in my case, they hit me harder than I could have ever imagined. It started like any other Tuesday. I was scrolling through my phone, half asleep, coffee in one hand, my cat nuzzling my legs, and then it came. A single text that shattered everything. Selena, we no longer consider you our daughter. You are not welcome in this family anymore. I blinked. Twice. Thrice. Thought maybe I was seeing things wrong. Maybe it was a cruel typo or a prank. Maybe Mom was drunk, Dad had lost his mind. But the read receipts didn't lie. Both of them had read it. And just like that, my entire world flipped upside down. I laughed at first, a shaky, disbelief-filled laugh. This can't be real, I muttered. But then the panic set in. My hands trembled, my chest tightened, and I felt my stomach drop as if gravity had betrayed me too. My parents, my mom who used to braid my hair at night, my dad who always told me I was the strongest girl in the world, they were gone. Not physically, of course, but emotionally, they'd erased me. I cried. I screamed. I curled up on my bedroom floor and let it all out. Big, messy tears, the kind that leave your pillow soaked and your heart hollow. And I kept asking myself, why? Why would they do this? What had I done to deserve this kind of betrayal? Then, somewhere in that mess of heartbreak, a flicker sparked. A little ember of fire deep inside. And that ember grew. Because if they thought they could erase me, they were wrong. They had made a mistake. A huge one. I decided then and there they weren't just going to regret it. They were going to feel it. Every ounce of betrayal they had caused me, I was going to make them experience. At first, I played it cool. I watched them, studied them. Every careless word, every secret, every tiny weakness became ammunition. I collected it all quietly, because you don't just jump into revenge without a plan. That's rookie shit. No, this was about precision, about control. I started small. I messed with their appointments, little things like rescheduling meetings without them realizing it, emails sent to the wrong person, minor slips that made them sweat just a little. My dad muttering, "Something's off, I can feel it," and my mom sighing nervously, trying to fix things that weren't broken. It was delicious. But I wasn't done. That was just the appetizer. I dug deeper, into the things they thought were untouchable, their business, their investments, the little empire they'd built to feel powerful. And let me tell you, there were cracks everywhere, vulnerabilities they didn't even realize existed. I used those cracks. I tipped off regulators about small discrepancies, leaked minor errors to colleagues, and let the dominoes fall. Slowly, methodically. I watched as the confident, untouchable people I once admired began to crumble. My dad pacing the living room, tie loosened, muttering about mistakes he didn't understand. My mom biting her nails, panicked, frantically trying to hold things together. And I was untouchable, invisible, a ghost pulling the strings. Then came the moment I'd been waiting for, their ultimate humiliation, a dinner party. Their closest friends, business associates, and neighbors, all under one roof. Perfect night, perfect setup. And me? Just casually walking in like I didn't have a single care in the world. The look on their faces, shock, anger, fear, was everything I had imagined and more. My mom's jaw dropped. My dad's face went from red to pale. "It's me," I said softly, almost teasing. "Selena." Every little misstep, every failure, every embarrassing moment you've had this month? Yeah, all my doing. Their mouths opened, closed, opened again. Selena, this can't. Yeah, it can, I interrupted, my voice calm, collected. You threw me away like garbage, and now you get to feel what that's like. For the first time, I saw real fear in their eyes. Not the fake, polite kind, not the annoyance you feel when your kid complains at the dinner table, but the gut-wrenching, spine-chilling, sick-to-your-stomach kind of fear. And honestly, I reveled in it. I didn't shout, I didn't cry, I didn't beg. I just stood there, letting them feel the consequences of their actions. The room was thick with tension, and I could almost hear their perfect little world crumbling around them. And then I walked out, just like that. Left them standing there, broken, humiliated, confused, and in that moment, I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Freedom. Because revenge, true revenge, isn't just about hurting someone, it's about reclaiming yourself. And I did. I moved across the country, got a job I loved, surrounded myself with people who actually cared about me, and built a life that wasn't defined by their approval. Sometimes when I'm lying in bed at night, I think about that night, about the look on my mom's face when she realized she couldn't erase me, about my dad's panic when he realized he wasn't in control anymore. And I smile, because that little girl they tried to bury, she's alive. She's thriving, and she's untouchable. Family can break you. Parents can betray you. But betrayal can also forge something stronger than you ever imagined. And me? I am unstoppable. If you loved Selena's story, hit that subscribe button and join us for more shocking, emotional stories.